Here we are asked to find all the zeros of p of x equals x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 1. Notice here by the rational zeros theorem, we have leading coefficient 1, and so our only possible rational zeros are equal to the divisors of the constant term, which is 1, so plus or minus 1. Let's look at the graph. I've already entered the formula into the y equals screen. Let's go to zoom 6 to get a picture. Oh, and it does look like positive 1 is probably a 0. Let's use negative 2 and 2 for x min and y max and graph it again. And we get more confidence in that. We can also notice that p of 1 is equal to 1 cubed minus 2 times 1 squared plus 2 times 1 minus 1, which is 1 minus 2 plus 2 minus 1, is in fact 0. And so we will divide by 1 to find out the quadratic function that is our second factor. And so we use coefficients 1, negative 2, 2, and negative 1. 1 will be the leading coefficient in the quotient. 1 times 1 is 1, plus negative 2 is negative 1, times 1 is negative 1, plus 2 is 1, times 1 is 1, add negative 1 is 0. So the quadratic factor this time is equal to x squared minus x plus 1, and we have a linear factor of x minus 1, since 1 is a 0. So we can use the quadratic formula and get that the zeros of this quadratic, or the opposite of b, plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So 1 plus or minus the square root of negative 3 over 2, which is equal to 1 plus or minus square root 3 times I all over 2. And so the zeros for this polynomial are 1 and 1 plus the square root of 3 over I over 2, as well as 1 minus the square root of 3I over 2.